Hello, and welcome to Current Perspectives. Today, we embark on a journey through a tumultuous history, one marked by ethnic diversity, geopolitical complexities, and long-standing disputes. We're diving deep into the historical background of the Armenia-Azerbaijan conflict, a conflict that has shaped the South Caucasus for over a century. In this video, we'll explore the origins of the conflict, going back to the late 19th and early 20th centuries, when the South Caucasus region was a melting pot of cultures, ethnicities, and religious identities. Join us as we unravel the complex tapestry of history that has contributed to the Armenia-Azerbaijan conflict. Understanding its historical roots is crucial for grasping the challenges and opportunities for peace in this region. So, if you're ready, let's step back in time and explore the rich history that has shaped one of the world's most enduring conflicts. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get started. Historical background. Origins of the conflict. The Armenia-Azerbaijan conflict has deep historical roots dating back to the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Both Armenians and Azerbaijanis inhabited the South Caucasus region, including the mountainous area known as Nagorno-Karabakh. The region's ethnic and religious diversity, as well as the historical presence of various empires, contributed to tensions. Ethnic and religious diversity. The South Caucasus was home to a mix of ethnic and religious groups, including Armenians, Azerbaijanis, Georgians, and others. Different religious identities, with Armenians predominantly Christian and Azerbaijanis predominantly Muslim, played a significant role in shaping the cultural and political dynamics of the region. World War I and the Russian Revolution. The collapse of the Russian Empire during World War I and the subsequent Russian Revolution created a power vacuum in the South Caucasus. During this period, both Armenia and Azerbaijan declared independence and sought international recognition. Territorial disputes. One of the key sources of conflict was the question of borders and control over territories. Nagorno-Karabakh, with a predominantly Armenian population, became a focal point of contention. Azerbaijan asserted its sovereignty over the region, while the Armenian population of Nagorno-Karabakh and neighboring regions sought greater autonomy and ultimately reunification with Armenia. Soviet era and tensions. Following a brief period of independence, both Armenia and Azerbaijan were incorporated into the Soviet Union. The Soviet government established the Nagorno-Karabakh Autonomous Oblast, an administrative region within the Azerbaijan Soviet Socialist Republic. However, tensions persisted as the Armenian population in Nagorno-Karabakh and the surrounding regions continued to advocate for their right to self-determination and union with Armenia. The First Nagorno-Karabakh War, 1988 to 1994. The conflict escalated in the late 1980s, leading to the outbreak of the First Nagorno-Karabakh War. This war saw significant violence, displacement, and loss of life on both sides. It ended in 1994 with a ceasefire brokered by the OSCE Minsk Group, but the status of Nagorno-Karabakh remained unresolved. The historical background of the Armenia-Azerbaijan conflict is marked by complex geopolitical factors, ethnic and religious diversity, and a long-standing dispute over territory and self-determination. These historical factors continue to shape the dynamics of the conflict, making it a challenging issue to resolve. Global responses. The role of Russia, Turkey, and Iran in the conflict. Discuss the involvement of regional powers in the Armenia-Azerbaijan conflict. Russia, as a mediator and a key supplier of arms to both sides, plays a crucial role. Turkey's support for Azerbaijan and its willingness to engage militarily have added complexity to the situation. Iran, with its sizable Azerbaijani minority and proximity to the region, has had to carefully navigate its stance. International organizations and diplomacy analyze the role of international bodies, particularly the United Nations, the European Union, and the OSCE Minsk Group, in addressing the conflict. Examine the various diplomatic efforts, peace initiatives, and resolutions put forward by these organizations to promote a peaceful resolution. Humanitarian aid and peacekeeping efforts detail the international community's response to the humanitarian consequences of the conflict. Discuss the delivery of humanitarian aid to affected populations and the deployment of peacekeeping forces in the region to maintain ceasefire agreements and ensure security. 6. Possible outcomes and solutions. Resolving the status of Nagorno-Karabakh. Explore potential solutions to address the status of Nagorno-Karabakh, such as autonomy, independence, or reintegration into Azerbaijan. Discuss the challenges and opportunities associated with each option, taking into consideration the interests and concerns of both Armenia and Azerbaijan. Rebuilding trust. Examine the importance of building trust and fostering reconciliation between Armenia and Azerbaijan. Highlight confidence-building measures, people-to-people initiatives, and peace education programs that can contribute to long-term stability and understanding. Long-term stability. Discuss the broader implications of the conflict on regional stability and security, considering the role of energy pipelines, geopolitical interests, and the potential for further conflict escalation. Emphasize the need for addressing the root causes of the conflict, including historical grievances and ethno-national tensions, to ensure lasting peace. And that, my friends, concludes our journey through the rich historical tapestry of the Armenia-Azerbaijan conflict. It's a story that spans generations, filled with complexities, ethnic diversity, and political aspirations. Before we wrap up, don't forget to like this video if you found it informative and subscribe to Current Perspectives for more insightful content on world affairs, history, and geopolitics. And as always, your comments and questions are welcome down below. Thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, stay curious, stay informed, and stay engaged.